Well, with Dan Price, head coach of the Victoria Royals, post-game, a 6-0 loss. 3 goals there and 2-16 in the third. Didn't help the matters for your group, but what were your thoughts and some of the factors that you guys came out on the wrong end?
Yeah, they were obviously very opportunistic during that span, that 2-minute span, but also throughout the game. I felt like early in the game, the first 10 minutes or so, I felt like our structure was good. We carried the play for the most part, had some good chances. Didn't cash. They got that one on the power play, got them a little bit of life. I think both teams probably felt like there was some early season chaos, some miscues here and there that led to some chances both ways, for us and for them. And you have to give them credit. When they had their chances, they cashed, and we couldn't quite push ours across the goal line, although the chances were there for sure.
I guess talk about, it seemed like Shane Farkas had some good stops for you early in the going. Obviously things didn't go his way in the third period. What did you like out how calm he looked back there for you and to start the game?
He had an excellent game. You know, the goals in the third definitely weren't his fault. Those were turnovers and, missed assignments by us with Everett, pretty much coming right down Main Street near the net. So not his fault at all. But you're right, early on, as I mentioned, there were some miscues by Everett. We capitalized on chance-wise, but didn't score. Some miscues by us that they capitalized on chance-wise, and Shane was right there to make some big saves and keep us in it. So I thought he was great tonight.
Power play, they go 1 for 5, you go 0 for 5. Wasn't a big story in the game, but it looked like your power play got stronger as the night went along.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think, it was our first game with live fire, right? Practicing it all week, and that's important, but it's never quite the same as the intensity you see in a game. And so once we got our rhythm a little bit and started recovering the puck a little bit more in the zone, I thought we moved around better, generated some more chances. I still think both 5-on-4 and 5-on-5, despite the number of chances we had, we needed to get in front of Wolf more. I thought he saw a lot more tonight than we would have wanted, and that'll be important not just against Wolf, but any goalie in this league. Goalies in this league, if they see it, they're probably going to stop it. So we just need to do a better job getting screens and traffic.
There looked to be some chemistry as well developing in that line, with Hayden, Yoder, and Pfizer. It's going to make 12 new faces in the lineup. I guess it'll take a time for the whole team to really start clicking.
Definitely. It'll take time to develop some chemistry among the lines and throughout the whole lineup, because you're playing with 5 guys on the ice, 6 including the goalie at a time, so they need to develop their chemistry interpositionally as well. And I thought it did improve as the game went on. But again, even from the get-go, like that first 10 minutes, I don't know what you guys thought, but I really liked us. I thought we were really good. And then, just once they got those first couple of goals and got life, it became a little more of a tough challenge. But the other thing I would say is, that was really the only time I felt it was there were a few miscues 5-on-5. But other than that, it was all the special teams. It was 4-on-4, 5-on-4, 4-on-5. That's where we got out of our rhythm. But 5-on-5, I thought we were pretty solid.
That's exactly what we were talking about as well. Is that 10 minutes where the only 2 shots registered, but how many attempts, how many were blocked in the sticks and lanes, and you guys deserved better fate. We thought of the 5-on-5.
Nolan Bentham, first game, did not look out of place up there at forward. What did you think of his game?
Yeah, you're right. He adapted really well. We practiced him at forward this week for that reason, in case we needed to use him there, and the opportunity arose and presented itself. And I thought he did a great job. He used his speed and his athleticism, his physicality. He looks and plays much older than he is. He's just really developed. He looks like an 18-year-old out there. So I thought he did a great job, and he'll still play D for us this year, of course. But this is just a way to get him in, get him, understanding the pace of the league, handling the puck a little bit more. He can go up ice and body check some guys instead of being body checked, recovering the puck, and hopefully just be good for his confidence.
What do you think that you learned about your group, and what did you impart on the group after the game?
The big thing is that we're building towards something throughout the course of the year, and you're not defined. Your week and your month and your season are not defined by one game, especially not the first game. So the main thing is just staying very positive overall as far as supporting each other, because it's a very tight, cohesive group. But the accountability needs to be internally with each individual player. What can each player do better to execute the systems better, to maybe pay a bit more attention to detail, to finish a play, whatever it might be. So I think if everybody does that on reflection, win or lose, you're going to improve the following week, and that's the goal for this coming week.
The team rallied behind each other when there was an altercation, and they will look to stick up for each other. So it tells me that they're sticking up for each other already. They got a good tight team.
It's true. The team is very close already, very cohesive. They care about each other a lot. They do stick up for each other. So yeah, anytime someone's challenged or if someone tries to take a liberty with someone, the group's going to respond with 5 guys for sure.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Okay, thank you very much.